When I prophesied about this is a message is for President Barack Obama. You have also heard from me before, and I say this because I just want to establish a disclaimer that it's not the first time that I'm passing a message. First, it was a private message to you, but now I speak to you directly to the American people because this is something that affects the American people. When I prophesied before that you will become the president of the United States at the early stage of your campaign, people said I was crazy. I was too afraid to say that. But I know I did share that with some people. And when I also prophesied that you will become the you win a second term, and they thought I was really crazy. Because I know that I will only speak about what the Lord Himself has revealed to me. And I speak to you today because I know that when you were chosen, God chose you for a reason. He chose you to prove what His word has said, that He can turn a stone to become children of Abraham so that they can worship and adore Him and serve Him and serve His people. To him that God has anointed to lead, He has also anointed to serve. And I know that I have no question about your service and everything that you have done. But when the Lord shows you, He did not tell you and promise you that the road is going to be easy. He made it clear to you from what the Lord said to me that it's going to be tough and it's going to be the toughest thing that you have ever done, and you say you will. You have the right to be angry and be frustrated about the challenges you met, but you don't have the right to sin and disobey God. And for that, God is angry. And if you do not correct some of the things and the things that you've done wrong, then your leadership is going to be a curse upon you and upon the black race and the people that support you. This is not my word, and it's not coming from me. This is coming from God Himself. When God says something, it happens just as He said that you will win, you won. He said you will win again, you will win. And therefore, in the same tone, I am saying you, that is coming from the same source, that said you will win. I don't gamble, neither do I say, but as a man of God, I speak from the throne of the Holy Spirit, from the divine court, where the decision is made because we know the spiritual controls the physical, that the decisions are already made somewhere. It's only if God allowed the devil that the devil decides to act like he's in charge, but he's not in charge. Now, the alliances and the agreements and the covenants that you have made when you decided to chart your own course instead of deciding to follow the path that the Lord have laid to you have caused you to be able to fail. Yes, you have achieved something, and in order to chart your own course, you pursue your own glory. You want to amass all the legacies and everything that you have done. The Lord allowed all those achievements to come because there is no other person that is greater than the other person have done some of the things and some of the things that you have done. No other person who is the president of this country has been brave enough to do some of the things you have done, even though they don't give you enough credit for all the things that you have done. But obedience is better than sacrifice. And the Lord said that I should warn you or caution you. You are still an incumbent president. And you can still do the things that the Lord have decreed in His divine court order, from His divine court order, before you get out of the office. No, time is not too much. You can still mend your face and your relationship with Him now. But if you don't, this is what is going to happen, because the angel of the Lord is here, and the angel of the Lord is fierce. Like those that I have cautioned in the past, those that I have cautioned that they all came to pass, so it is going to happen unless. You have to ask yourself that even among your tribesmen, have you not left them worse than they are? Because of what has happened, an increasing anger, malice, bitterness, and selfishness, and ego, and all those vile and dangerous things that threatens the peace and the unity and stability of America and the world, you are going to be responsible for it if you fail to chart your course and change it. And you are going to bring a lot of suffering for your tribesmen for 2 generations. They don't deserve this. They have a president that is supposed to bring a legacy that is going to expand the opportunities and make them great. and renew the tribe and renew the people of your tribe and renew the tribes of America and renew America and lead them more closer to being the superpower which they are. Probably you think that's the best thing to do, but as I pray for you and as I inquire of the Lord is dissatisfied. And for that reason, that everything that you have achieved in your administration, He has instructed the angels that they are going to remove them. They are going to be re-evaluated and reaccredited to somebody else, to something else, to someone else, to some power, to some government, to some agency. You will not take the credit. The history will be rewritten, and you will be remembered as the first black president. And that is all that the Lord has left for you. Unless you make some changes, that is, changes everything. When you make those changes, then God is going to help you and God is going to support you. If you don't make those changes, the Lord is going to take away everything that you have achieved in 7 years, within the next 7 years. The Lord is going to take away quite a large sum of all your achievement and be credited to somebody else. In 15 years, none of that will remain. And you will only be remembered as the first black president. I don't know if that is what you want for your legacy. And even if you don't believe in God, just imagine assuming in your mind, because I know it's coming from the Lord and I know it's the truth. But you have to consider, what if it is truth? Is that all that you want? Or is there things that you need to do to make sure that everything that you have achieved is protected and that you renew and refresh your people and America in general, so that America will continue to be greater than they are as you took office? And I have a message for President George Bush Jr. When I prophesied that the Iraq war will last for 10 years, before the American people will understand how he has bankrupted them, and they will be in a hurry to leave and end the war. Everybody thought I was crazy, and of course it's easy for people to judge a